Ric Walton. Hi, Ric.
Hi, Bart.
Nice to see you. Welcome back. You were the talk of the town last night as you hosted your annual Christmas gift to the community. How'd it go?
Yeah, we're good. You know, we had, I don't know, 700 people, something like that there, that down to the Michigan Theater, and majestic Michigan Theater. And it was fun. Nice to see those kids come in there. And I think we had a good turnout, and the movie was fun and all that.
Yes. You started this as a Christmas walkthrough through your office building.
Right.
It just became overwhelming.
Right.
And then you moved it, and then
Right.
it became overwhelming, and then you had to
Right.
move it to the Michigan Theater, which it seems like now it's perfect.
It's perfect. You know, it's not much effort. I mean, Steve and his crew takes care of all that stuff so well. And I'd love to go back to our Christmas walkthrough. Christmas walkthrough to me was, and to so many people, it was just so cool. You know, you were there so many years, and it was just the effort, and it was just if you didn't see it, it was one of the probably the 8th spectacular of the world. Spectacle, you know.
Yeah, it's the 8th wonder of the
Wonder
world.
of the world.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. But it was pretty cool back then. But yeah, it was nice last night having the movie and popcorn and pop, and some of them had a little candy, and then they're on their way. But it's pretty good. In fact, I think the Kiwanis, after Christmas, I thought this was a cool deal. A lot of kids are off.
Mm-hmm.
They got free movie like 3 times. Well, I think it's the same movie, I guess, but still 3 different times they could still have it. So go out to the Michigan Theater, see how cool the Michigan Theater is, and man, I'm just excited about, you know, we're real close to having enough money raised there to complete it and to complete the renovation, and they're in the throes of it right now. And I think after end of the year, he's going to close for
Oh, they
May.
have
I
to.
think they have to now. Yeah,
It's amazing they were able to open.
Yeah.
With this.
right. But they've done a nice job on it. It's just great, man. It really is great.
It's going to be beautiful. And originally they weren't going to replace the seats, but the thinking has changed.
Has it? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
because they're making so much of this back to the authentic, original.
Right.
The paint, the colors, the molding.
Right.
They thought, well, we can't do all this and not have the original looking
Yeah.
new seats.
Original looking new seats. I think.
New
Yeah.
seats. I mean, you can't have the original because people's butts are bigger today than they
Yeah.
were in the 30s and
Are they?
20s. Yeah, yeah, it's unbelievable. But
No, but I mean, and the seats are okay; they work out fine. But I just, if you haven't been, if you just need to go down, I mean, it's still. Actually, Lisa went down with me last night, and she went upstairs and used the restrooms up there. And the restrooms are all painted up, you know, just cool, like you say, the trim and everything else. You just don't know the detail that's going on in this.
yeah, and there's when you look closely, like even in the restrooms, there's Pewabic pottery tiles all the way around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's just. And when was it built? You remember now? I can't remember.
It was 1930s.
30?
It was 30. It was in the Depression, maybe 27,
Yeah.
28.
Yeah.
Well, it just had there. It's
Yeah, I should know
yeah,
too.
it's
but,
coming up.
But I remember, you know, just like that, and all the theaters we had here. People just don't realize all the theaters that Jackson had over the years.
Mhm.
Man, I'd love to go back to that one. I was here actually going downtown with my mom or my grandpa or whatever, you know, in the
Can you
50s,
name them
60s.
all?
No, I can't. I could do
The
it.
Capitol,
Yeah.
the Michigan,
Yeah.
the Family,
Yeah.
the
I
Rex.
think there was Majestic. I think there was
Majestic.
Yeah.
Before me, because
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
you were born here.
But
You
I don't remember. I didn't go to them all. I think some of them were kind of really. I think they were when I was around. I think that most of them still were here, but I don't know exactly. But it's just amazing to think a town this size to have that many theaters.
Yeah, it is. Of course, we were a bigger city before, but
Yeah.
the railroad made a big
Oh, I think
difference.
probably that's true too. And it was probably a bigger city, but the area with population probably wasn't any bigger. But there were more
Mhm.
condensed down here, so that could have been. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I happened to stop afterwards. I stopped down to.
Looks like Andy Trudell's calling.
Yeah,
you.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll call you back, Andy. Down.
I wonder what he wants.
Yeah, Andy's a great guy. Really great guy. Went down to Veritas, and I happened to see Daniel Martin, who had a group in there that this would be a lot of fun. You can seat around 30 people up there where Daniel has his magic show.
Mhm.
And I'm just going to tell you, people, if you've never seen it, you've got to see it. I guarantee you'll think it's fantastic, as
It
good
is
as anything.
fantastic,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know, Bart. It's fantastic. It's just really, really, really entertaining, and not done in any kind of, you know, top of the list, type of entertainment with a magic show. So here's a group down there. They had about 30 people, and they had some drinks and some appetizers for 4. Then they were going to the show, and they were all connected. And I don't know if one guy paid for it or not. I almost want to say he did, but that would be a fun thing to do. And then I think a lot of them afterwards came down and had dinner afterwards too.
Yeah, that's the idea. You have dinner or before or after. And
no, absolutely. Absolutely.
It's a great show. Daniel Martin, first class. And he lives right, I mean, he's a Las Vegas style. Big house. He does college tour. He's amazing. Yeah. But he wanted to live in Jackson for family reasons.
And he likes doing the shows here.
He does. This is his home base.
Right. In fact, I think if there'll be a lot of people who continue to come to Jackson just to see his show.
Well, they have things like this in Columbus and Chicago.
Sure.
I mean, it's the new way that magic is presented.
We need to support him, that's for sure. But he's doing great. He's really busy.
Have you had your Walton Christmas party yet?
No, we haven't. We're going to have it next week.
Next week? Because sometimes you've had it like in January.
Well, we generally did. I went to that, and I did it out of. I thought I originally did it because January is kind of one of those months, kind of like, oh my gosh, we've had the fun of November, December, and all the activities, and now we're into January, and January and February, dark, gloomy, cold, whatever.
Yeah.
And we always thought, let's do it in January, and it was great, and did it for 15 years. And then I can't think exactly what happened. It went back to December. I know we celebrate bonus time and all that kind of stuff, so I think that changed it a little bit. But so we're going to do it next week, I think Wednesday or Thursday, one of those 2 days. But yeah, it's always kind of a fun time.
Have you shopped for Lisa for Christmas yet?
A little bit. Not enough. I got to take a day and go to a couple of stores that are out of town, and I try to shop as much local as I do. In fact, I support a lot of those. Even downtown here, but a couple of things that I think she would like that I can drive.
Well, she watches, minutes. You can't say. She found out, you can't say.
I'm not telling you, because I tried to order something and they wouldn't give it to me unless I picked it up. I said, okay, well, I'll pick it up.
So you've got more shopping to do.
Definitely more shopping. And I don't mind doing it. I really like doing it. In fact, I wanted to do it today. I was in Lansing today, and I was going to do something up there, and I had to come back to do the show. I said, oh my gosh, you got to come back and do the show. So came back and did the show, but I need to drive to Lansing, Ann Arbor, or whatever, and do a couple things at a couple stores we don't have.
Nice. Well, you're hard to buy for. That's why I don't.
I am. I'm real hard to buy for, and it's so much. I do enjoy the giving. It's nothing better than, and too, even with your grandkids, when you see one of your granddaughters or grandson, and the anticipation, and they open that gift up, and that simple smile on their face of, oh my gosh, and freaking out and all that kind of stuff. What's better than that? It's
much, to me, and I agree with you, I get more out of giving than,
Definitely do. I mean, I like gifts too, but it's not, okay, thanks, and I do appreciate it and all that kind of good stuff, but nothing like giving something to somebody that really appreciates it and gets excited like a little child. And there's nothing like a little child at Christmas, as you know. I mean, that was even cool yesterday, watching some of these little kids come in here, and these kids are all pumped up and all excited about, they're doing a movie at Christmas time, and it was just fun seeing those kids, I love seeing a kid just kind of runs around. I remember when I had that energy. I did this week too. I did the 30 and under. I spoke at the 30 and under. They had it all sharp, and really enjoyed that too. I'd like to have people hear that one. Jeez, New York's calling me.
You get more calls during your time on the show than you do the rest of the day. I don't know.
God, who was calling from New York? I don't have any connections in New York.
The father-son annual
luncheon. It'd be on Saturday.
Saturday
This year.
No.
It'd be on Saturday because Christmas is on Monday and I don't do it on Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, so put that down. Right, which we do, and I've already had people sending me stuff on that, and probably have our close to 200 people or whatever it'll be.
Everyone, fathers and sons are invited to the luncheon at Veritas on.
This year on the 23rd. It's usually on the 24th, and we're done. We're out there within an hour and a half, or two. So everybody can go do their thing. New York, what the heck? How come I get all these calls from New York?
People keep calling.
I wonder if the mayor's calling me about some immigration problem or something.
No, I think you're getting the Medicare calls.
Okay, you want to sell me? Somebody want to sell me something.
I'll tell you what, Medicare calls end today. Today's the last day, right?
Is it today? I don't know. I know in our office we do it.
Wait a minute, you're in the insurance
I know, I'm in insurance, but I have, honestly, God, if you're buying Medicare, if you don't call our office and talk to the 2 people I've got, they are the best anywhere, hands down. And we represent all kinds of different companies, the Blues and everybody else. They're the best, absolute best.
That's what they do.
That's what they do, and I can. They're hardworking and they care, and they really care. So it's good stuff.
What are you doing this weekend?
Actually, some of the granddaughters are coming over, and going to do a couple things with Lisa. Plus, we get some baskets together and give them to some people less fortunate and whatever. And then actually going out for Saturday night and with a few people, and that's about it, man.
Awesome.
Celebrating the season.
It is. It's celebrate the season. So many cool things to do around the area. Make sure you take advantage of them. You can find out about everything at experiencejackson.com and jtv.tv. Rick, thanks for being here. I'll see you around town.
Amen.
That's it. We're all out of time. Thanks to Rick and everyone on our show today. We've had Brandon and Ben and David working our show today. Thanks, guys. And Trish, keeping everything going in the front. Thanks to all our great sponsors and you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great weekend. See you soon.